Hello again, lovely people. I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. I am going to do, or try and do, another one of the 3 under 30 collaborations. This has been hosted by Margaret at Seven Plaza and Toni at Crafty with Toni. For you, this is probably the next day. For me, it's half hour after I did the last one. I did actually achieve the last one, or I felt I had. I might have been a few seconds over, but what's a few seconds before friends? I'm just sorting my iPad out so I can get my timer up. I am going to make some... Oh, there's another strip of paper. I'm going to make some hidden paper clips. Here are my paper clips. 1, 2, 3. They're quite big ones. I also have some coordinating papers. I'm thinking 1, 2. Don't know where that bit came from. 3. This has actually got texture paste on it. It's left over from something I was doing yesterday where I decided I was going to try and change the colour of the texture paste with some ink pads. That was a sort of red and not quite enough brown. It doesn't, but it goes all right. So we've got 3 lots of paper. 1, 2, 3. We've got some paper clips. 1, 2, 3. We've got some odd bits. We've got one of these that I die cut. We've got some alcohol pens. We've got some words. We've got a bag of randomness that I made a while ago and stuck in a bag. I don't know whether I like them or not. We've got 2 lots of glue. Excuse me. We've got a dauber, a pen, a corner rounder. We've got scissors. We've got stamps. We've got some ink pads. I have a micron pen. I don't know whether I'm going to use any of these things or not yet. Paintbrush. There's water over there. I've got some black and white stickers that appear to be stuck. Oh, that would be why, because I've actually taped them up. These are all music ones. Like I say, unsure at the moment. There's some washi tape there. I've got some other stickers in here. This one says miscellaneous, so I've got no idea what's in there. And this one says objects and clothing. That's expressive, isn't it? So this is what we have. Oh, we also have some bits of cloth. Yeah, we're winging it again. So, hidden paper clips. I quite like them. There's a couple of things you can do with them. And there's a couple of ways you can do them. So, here's the clock. Ready, steady. 30 minutes, off we go. Okay, I'm going to start by making the body, I think, of all three. Now, do I want really huge ones? I'm going to fold this cardstock in half and have that as the background. I am going to put the paper clip on there. Now, I've put the long side at the back. I don't know why, but I always do that. Here's the thing about hidden paper clips. If you fold that and you stick that on there like that to hide the paper clip, there's a step. So I figure you either embrace the step, you get rid of the step, or the paper clip isn't as hidden as you think. I'm going to do one of each, I think. Now, do I want to put that behind it? Make this shorter and thinner? Do I want to stop waffling and get on with it? Yes, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to make one with... Do I want 3 layers? No, I don't. I don't want that bit. I'm going to have that as the background. And I'm going to have the lighter bit of this over the top. So I want that probably to come down to about there. So I'm going to fold that in half. I shall get my bone folder. I shall fold it like that. Do I want that wide? It is currently, this was just out of my scrap box, so I just grabbed it. It's currently 2 3/4. I think I shall trim this one. I don't know if this is... Yeah, I shall trim that one to 2.5. I shall trim this bit to 2. Or shall I have 1/2 inch? Let's have 1/2 inch either side. So I'm going to trim this bit to 1.5. And I want this just probably a bit shorter. I'll take that off. I'm going to take just a bit of that off. Right. Oh, look. Have I made it lopsided? Yeah. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's take that away before I do any more damage. I'm going to round the corners on this. That looks horrible. I'm going to round the corners on this. This is the one that I am going to I actually prefer this side. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up with some, let's go with the dark espresso, because I do like the browns. I'm going to do both sides. By both sides, I don't mean that side and that side, I mean that side and that side. I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to do the top. I don't think I did the top on the last one. No, I didn't. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to cut with a knife a very small hole in the middle of that. So that is 3.5. 1 3/4 is the middle. So I'm going to go from 1.5 just over there. Okay, you'll see why in a minute. So this is going to go on here with that in the middle. I am going to quickly grab a little bit of masking tape. I'm going to raise that up just a little bit, and I am going to stick some masking tape over both sides. Then what I am going to do is I am going to put this over the top of this, and I am going to poke that paper clip out through that hole just slightly. Okay, like that. In fact, on this side, before I glue it down, I think I am going to put a bit of tatty rag. So I've got some coffee dyed stuff. I'm going to get the glue. Oops. Going to run it down there. Going to stick coffee dyed stuff on like that. And the same on this side. Glue down there. Coffee dyed stuff is going on like that. I shall chop it off there. Then I'm going to have this stuff at the front. I'm going to trim that off because it's altogether too much. Oh, coffee dyed stuff won't stick when you start to try and pull threads out of it. I'm just going to loosen these bits off so it looks grungy. I'm going to take those off there, that off there. I shall keep that, I think. Yeah, why not? I'm going to get this little stamp here, which I quite like. What did I use? Ground Espresso, yeah. I'm going to put some of this on there. Just to give it some texture. Then, did it on the wrong side. Let's do it on the right side. Some of that on there. Some of that on there. I'll have a nice blot mark there. I'll leave that for the time being. I'm going to put that over there like that. And push that down as far as it will go. And then I am sticking all around the paper clip, all around these edges. I am piling this on quite liberally. I am sticking it down there. I am turning this side over, which is going to be the back. Putting all around the paper clip, all around these edges. I'm sticking that down there. I am finding myself a clip that doesn't fit. We'll just hold it there for the time being. Do I have any larger ones hanging about? Excuse my arm. There's a larger one. Right, this tub here. No, we kept some of this for here. I am going to poke this through this paper clip using this like that. I am going to tie that there. I am going to see what we have here. Let's crunch that up a bit. Quite like that. I quite like that. Do I want more material? No. Let's tear some of this off. Put that down like that. Right, so, no, that side. This is going down first. It's going there, like that. This, I think I'm going to put there. Like that. These are just things that have been stamped and colorized and whatever onto old bits of cardboard. Like that. I want some blue. Do you want blue? Put that down. Where have I buried the paintbrush? This is where I lose time. Because I bury everything. We're going to mix that up a bit and we're literally going to splash. Need more water. We're not even just dripping it. We're splashing it and then we're dripping it and then we're leaving it to dry. 14 minutes 17 left. I will wipe that up. We're moving on to number 2. This one, we are going to make the paperclip disappear. Scissors. Even I can cut a straight line when there are straight lines. Oh, look, she says, confidently. This is the inside of mine. We're going with this brown, the espresso again. This is much thinner. Still work. Go around the top like that. We're going around there like that. That's all done. We're going to balance that with this one. Yes. We're going to tear that end off. We are going to put that over there like that. We're going to tear it off about there. We're going to ink it up because I like the ink. Doesn't matter that it's not even one side to the other because nobody's going to see it. Not together anyway. This one. Do I keep taking this off view? Okay, so let's put that on there. I'm gonna do. Why won't that work? Oh, because it's not the lid. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I think I might have some of this on the back. It doesn't really matter that it doesn't fit. Put some of that down there. Gonna put that down there. Gonna put that down there. Gonna ignore the back. Going to take the black one. No, we're not. We're going to take the white one this time. I'm going to put that on there. I am going to just is that too wide? It probably is. Attach it with a bit of masking tape. Attach it with a bit of masking tape. I will do this first. Not very organised, am I? Quite want a bit more grungy on that, so let's just grunge it up. I don't want right. This one Yeah. So I'm going to start with the back. Now this is the one where we're going to embrace the fact that the top of the paper clip sticks up. I don't like it. I don't like the little step. It should either be a big step or no step at all. So what we're going for is hiding the step. That's actually going to stick. And then, oh, that's what I'm doing the back, aren't I? Honestly, what is wrong with me? Then we're going to go round our paper clip. We're going to go up to the ends. And we're going to stick that one down like that. Now, this is where the little bits and pieces that I'd already cut out come into play. Look at the state of this mat. I might just as well carry on now. Where's the dauber gone? There. Right. I'm colouring that in. Oops! And tearing it at the same time. I am then going to stick it, and it should fit, she says confidently, it should fit exactly over the width of the paper. So I am putting that there, I am putting that there, and you see that makes me happy because you now can't see that the paper sticks up a bit because of the paper clip sticking up. I might get the tiniest bit of this stuff, which is called luster wax, and just put a bit of gold on it. Just because I can, and stick a bit of gold on there. Gets all over your fingers, this stuff. Then I'm going to grunge up my 1 franc stamp. I am going to use my fingernails just to rough up the edges a bit. Well, thumbnails, which are about the only ones I have. Oh no, I have got one there as well. I am going to stick that down the bottom there, and I am going to put a bit of that behind it. It's going down there like that, with that over the top. I'm taking the dauber to the cotton and munching it up a bit, and then should we do anything else? Then we're going to what should we have? We're going to stick have an open heart up that side there, and we're going to stick that to one side, and we are going to go for number 3, which is going to be black and white-ish. So I have a piece here, I have a ruler, I have 5.5 minutes to go. I am gonna fold this in half. Now this is similar to the cardstock that Toni was talking about the other day on her channel, which has a white core. I was going to go to the shop and look for it. It's probably sold out because she's recommended it to everybody, and of course everybody's rushed out and bought it. Then I thought, why don't you just look at what you've got and see what that is. I'm going to put that on there. Right, I want those a bit shorter. Then I am going to take a sander and we're going to grunge it. We're going to grunge it so it looks beautiful. Look at that. We're going to do that on both sides. I've only got 4 minutes left. Once again, I am making a big mess. This one, I don't want this paper clip to stick out. So all I am going to do is get a little pair of scissors and cut a little oval in it. And that way, that will sit flush with the top. And when I stick this, oh, where's my tape? When I stick this over the top, and then this glue, there it is. Stick this, that side to the front, over the top. It will not stick up at the top because I've cut a hole, and so the paper clip is flush with the top, which makes me happy because I am that sad. That is going to go down on there like that, just like that. Right, what have we got in the form of stickery things? Quite like you. Quite like, oh, I've got keys. Do you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to put these stickery things away. I'm going to put those away. I'm going to get these. I'm going to find the black. I am going to find this. 1 minute 26. I'm going to put that along there. I am going to put some squiggly lines, and I am also going to take some words from there and stick them randomly like that. I am then, I've got black stamp, this one's sort of purple. "25 seconds to go." This is going to go on there underneath that, and this is going to go on there, and we're done. Sort of done, all right? sort of done-ish. That needs to stick better. We'll squidge that. Should we have a word? Should we put a word on? How about do your best? Because that's what I'm trying to do in these challenges. Where do I want it to go? I think I want it to go there. I think having torn that, I just want to darken it up a bit. Anyway, I'm done. Challenge number 2 from today. We have made... I've lost one. Oh no, I haven't. Here it is. So we have made a hidden paperclip where the paperclip actually sticks out and you attach something to it. But let me find a bit of card. You can still use it as a hidden paperclip. We have a hidden paperclip where we have embraced the fact that the top sticks up. And so I'm just cutting those corners off like that. And so it doesn't really matter. It would have helped if I'd have stuck that on straight, but I didn't. So we're just going to have to live with that. And then you can put that over the page, and that goes up there like that. And we have a hidden paper clip where we cut a notch on the inside so that actually this sits completely flush. The top bit sits completely flush with the bit underneath. And there we go. I only ever do one side of the hidden paper clips because I don't know what I want on the other side yet. It all depends where they go, doesn't it? And what pages you put them on. But the backs currently look like that. So I'm going to declare that a win. So I think on the 3 under 30, I'm running at about 50%. Let's see if I can get it up further. Thank you to Toni at Crafty with Toni and to Margaret at 7 Plaza. I am loving this challenge, even though I'm useless at it. But actually I'm quite pleased with those. That's it for today. Thank you for stopping by. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.